Hey everyone, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Medieval 2 Total War Definitive Edition here today on the channel. Starting things off with a battle. This is episode 16 of my SSHIP campaign. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like and subscribe if you're new. I'd really much appreciate it. Alrighty, so in the last episode, if you haven't gone and watched it, highly recommend you do. It was a little bit wacky. There was no battles, unfortunately, but there was a lot of campaign intrigue, which I like. I like a lot. So, 10 turns ago, the HRE declared war upon me. We decided to somehow sue for peace without losing anyone. Maybe the Pope got involved. After that, I was planning to go against the Kingdom of Aragon and Toulouse. Then the Pope said, no, that's not happening. So I was like, okay. So at that point, I've been frustrated with the constantness of being told to, hey, stop taking out your fellow Christians because you'll be excommunicated. So I was like, right, okay. So King Henry, furious, decided to set up an invasion plan. So 3 full stacks have been sent down to Iberia. So we're basically a turn away from attacking them, and would you believe it, the HRE is attacking. So we're just going to try and win this one here today. We are nearly outnumbered 2-1. Gerard d'Astarac, the French commander, is going to be controlling this one. 4-star command. He's going to send out, I think this is one of his son-in-laws technically, out. Gerard himself is actually the son-in-law of King Henry. We managed to bring over a lot of French generals after the war, after the 100 Years' War, which is, for all intensive purposes, over. The Kingdom of France does have one settlement left, but we can't put the final nail in the French coffin due to the Pope. Now, this is definitely winnable, this battle, particularly without a general on their side. So I'm just going to send my cavalry out here to cycle charge the unit that's on the battle ram to try and stop it. We might even be able to hit these swordsmen here that are trying to get up on the ladders. So we've got half a stacks on all of our border territory. Because the thing is with this game, like, because recruitment cost, well, this mod in particular, recruitment cost and upkeep is so expensive, and you can't really let your units sit in settlements and doing nothing for too long. So we basically had to withdraw probably 3 full stacks from that HRE front line. We still have a military presence in Bordeaux, which is on the Pyrenees border technically, but we have, it's basically taken 3 full stacks off to focus on the Iberian campaign. So if we can be able to get a lot of loot and treasure from down there, and we can bring it back to France. But this is massive here today. We could lose the king's son-in-law, but he's expendable at the end of the day. He's not one of the blood relatives, although he's married to the king's daughter. He was brought in as one of the top French generals in this new region of France that we control. Okay, so now they're surging towards the walls, which we do get a bonus on. 4-star commander. Should be okay. So we've got 5 skirmish units. We actually don't have that many infantry, which is unfortunate. This is not looking good. We might need to try and bide our time on this one. We haven't sent Gerard out just yet, but we'll send out this other general. We just got to get him to start cycle charging. Oh! Oh, you got to be kidding me. We got him. That is very, very good news, because that might cause a rout potentially. Some of the crossbows are shaken. So ideally, if we can throw back these 2 forces that are attacking, we might be able to try and sue for peace again. But man, this has been a tricky campaign. Definitely not easy. But, I don't know. Did we make the right choice? Not wanting to expand our kingdom, risk this attack. We could lose some territory here and some generals. But if we're successful in this Moorish conquest, we might be able to essentially leverage those lands to defend the French ones. but we'll see. We still need 40 regions, which is quite a bit. Paris, which we have, and we need Jerusalem, and we need to get rid of France. So probably the French is probably the last thing we'll do. I just need to switch on here a little bit. Make sure, although they're routing, make sure the cavalry runs them down. I think they're bugged now, actually. What is happening? What is this?
Lord have mercy. We've lost
Yeah,
half of our men.
they're not moving. Oh, they are on the walls, like one at a time. What? Maybe they should be routing. Because they lost their general, perhaps. But anyway, let me know in the comments. Feedback and suggestions for this series. Would really appreciate it. Oh, here they go. Now they're moving there. Bizarre. But I feel like I've well and truly sort of got the swing of things now. What is this, part 16? Have well and truly sunk my teeth into not just being back into stainless steel, but which has been, what, 8 years since I've played. Just SSHIP in general. It's a pretty good learning curve. I'd recommend it if you haven't jumped into it. Right, we probably should move back from the walls here. What the hell? Okay, I think we've gotten lucky because it's bugged. Why? Does this happen often in Medieval 2? I think it does. I can't remember what does it, though. Oh my god, I'm definitely going to take that. Yikes. Because they might... Yeah, we're outnumbered like 95%. We might... Technically, I think we get a draw if we win. Or maybe a win, actually. I don't know. Well, 57% we've lost to their 43. So we have done a decent chunk of them, even though we outnumber them. They outnumber us 3-1. Had to move our other general in because he's just exhausted. Right, what I'll do is... Hopefully this doesn't move them. Oh, but they might just... move on themselves at some point. I'm going to move my crossbows up because we might be able to arc our crossbow bolts up and hit some of those units on the walls. I have a feeling what it is I've bugged the pathfinding somehow, because essentially what I've done is not allowed that third point to come through the gateway. I'm surprised they haven't reattached onto the battering ram, to be honest. We did manage to get rid of their captain early. But a lot of them are still going to fight to the bitter end. So we got 153 in spears. Basically only 20 in the rest of the infantry, so that's not good. Okay, so my crossbows now are starting to fire. Now the only risk of doing this, obviously, is that we've got them in a good position here. They're bugged and they're not moving. The thing would be to let them stay there. But if we can get some valuable hit points off, we might be alright. But at the end of the day, look, if we lose Clermont-Toire, is it that bad? We've managed to create... We've basically been able to destroy France's ability from ever attacking London. And we've created a 4-5 settlement buffer zone between the capital. Would I cede some of that coastal... some of that border territory to Germany for peace? Maybe. They are a bigger enemy. They're a vast kingdom. Well, they already have Marseille. I think they even have Dijon and a couple others. Okay, now they're moving. Are they coming down? Maybe. Yeah, they are. Yikers alert. Let's move back if we can. Oh, no, they split. Oh, God damn it. Bro, still pack a little bit of punch. Wow. I'm surprised how they instantly just routed that unit. Okay, I still think this is cheesable. Hang on. Wait, did that unit push to get routed? Oh no, here they come. We'll move up a bit and try and just annoyingly skirmish them. Move back here. We've currently got those archers and a couple of others. There's a unit there of 56 archers. They've drawn their short swords ready to go. Make sure we're in the town square so we can fight to the death. We still have Gerard d'Astorac. He can cycle charge if he needs to. And he will. Oh wow, we just simply charge. If they're going to come one at a time like that. We might even be able to just play for time, honestly. Just don't want to allow him to get caught there too much. We've got the gateway back under our control. Okay, go into those crossbowmen. Nice. Get this unit now. Another crossbowman. Nice. What's still in? Oh, it's that cluster around that siege tower. I was like, oh, we just crushed all those guys on the ladders. Well, let's make sure we run down those units that are fleeing. We won't actually attack that blob until the last little bit. Because I think, yeah, we're going to end in a draw or potentially a win. If we keep this up. Dude. Gerard and his future descendants could definitely make a claim to the kingship. At the moment, we do have a little bit of a succession issue. I'm surprised that it looks like the next king will be illegitimate, but King James, Prince James is becoming a bit of a Chad. 100 turns, only have had, what? 2 kings in this series? Yeah, we've had 2 Henrys. And we're still currently in the reign of one. Okay, some units are retreating now. Bro, this is an absolute nail biter. Ideally, what we want to do is just try and smash a bunch of their armies. So then we can sue for peace and force them into submission. So I've just moved my crossbows out here. If you can hit those units, and then we'll charge in with Gerard. He's only got 13 though. I am a little bit reluctant with my generals because Medieval 2 cavalry is amazing, especially on vanilla. But I feel like in stainless steel and in SSHIP, they can be a little bit more vulnerable, is the word, just a bit squishy than their vanilla counterparts. Okay, so we've got a minute remaining, so we're not going to be able to outright win. I hope I'm right. I should be. We're defending, so it's either going to end in a draw or a win. I don't know how it calculates it. Okay, clear victory. 744. We've got 320 remaining. They've only got 600. Nice. Okay, we're going to be able to throw them back. Now, obviously, we just want to try and get rid of them, but we're going to ransom them and do the right Christian thing. Okay, now they're going to attack us in the north. So we defended Troyes, and now Reginald Manny has to deal with another army. Another captain, which is interesting. We have slightly more men here, only outnumbered by 100. And looking at the army comp as well, it's slightly better. Less archers, more infantry though. Alright, so we'll play this one against Captain Manfred. Reginald Mary, a random princeling brought in. And I wonder if the HRE is going to think twice. We also might need to move some units from the borders. The border territories. In the far west in France. That are just helping out with public order. Alright, we might need to get Reginald to charge out, to be honest. We do have 11 units. Making sure that Ram didn't attack the gateway really worked. Damn. Shame it's the same castle we're defending. But this is massive. Hopefully we can push them back for another 10 turns of peace, but we'll see how we go. It was literally like 10 turns as well. They attacked us when they were probably going to receive like no hostile activities for doing so. We'll see at the top of the turn if the Pope is going to ask them for peace, but I don't know, I feel like he's a bit biased. Against us in the Kingdom of England. And now we're going to focus on two fronts. We've got this war brewing with the Holy Roman Empire. Not so holy or not so Roman at the end of the day. And we're drawing up invasion plans for southern Iberia. Okay, so we'll go with the same plan again. Oh, thankfully, perfect. Perfect. Unit of crossbows on the ram. We should take very minimal, if any, casualties controlling it. Nice. Let's get my cavalry to try and pick off and pick apart some of their weaker units. And then hopefully my units can hold on the walls. They should be able to hold a lot better compared to the last fight. But 4,000 Germans come in. And there are a couple more going to come out by the look of it.
We must repel them.
No, those javelinmen are actually doing a bit of damage. Jeez, just need to stop them. I do feel like I notice how the units react and go about without a commander. Like, we were facing a Moorish general who was quite good. Even the Kingdom of Castile and Leon's prince, when Prince James fought him, he was doing better. Yeah, you can definitely see that the AI performs differently without a captain. Like, the morale impact and hit on some of this stuff is so different. Okay, they're up on the walls now. I feel a little bit more confident to hold than we did before. But not having archers is a problem. Okay. So we've got these guys on the gateway. Just in case. I don't think they're going to be able to run a unit over and open it up. But we'll see. Okay, so it's about at 80% in their favour still, so I feel a little bit more confident because we have like 500 more troops since the last battle. But if we can win 2 glorious victories against the HRE, the first war no one exchanged casualties. This time around, if we can destroy 2 full stacks, that might soften their invasion. Okay. Couple units engaged in fierce close quarter fighting. Shields, swords and axes getting clashed and split apart. Alright, we've pushed them off on the right hand side of the wall there. Superb. Might need to move my general out to try and run them down. Still think the balance of power hasn't overly too changed, but we just want to make sure they do not recover
Only intervention by the Almighty, or a military genius can bring us victory.
whatsoever. Okay, it's just this left-hand side now.
Only intervention by the Almighty, or a military genius can bring us
Might need
victory.
to move them off this right-hand side in a moment. Oh, hang on. Could be doing better on that left-hand side. Are they starting to come down? Alright, they are. So hang on. We'll try and cycle charge into the back of that. Pin and hold and go. Yeah, get over here, please.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Okay, they seem to be progressing a little bit better than what they did before. Maybe this captain's a little bit better.
Lord have mercy, we've lost half of our men.
Hang on, I'm just concentrating
Only
here.
intervention by the Almighty, or a military genius can bring us victory from this. For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way.
Alright, I think we're good now.
Remains as such.
Seems like most of their army is in a full retreat. It swung for the first time to give us the balance of power. Nice. Surely they're just about to capitulate straight up.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
There we go. Oh, there's the cavalry unit there. What the hell? That's actually quite strong. Hang on. We'll just try and run down the lunatics that are retreating. And we actually might need to rally up and go for a push against that cavalry because we could capitulate. Which is the last thing we want. But they seem to be not moving either. Dude, if those guys actually
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this,
charged us,
will
we could have had a
smash the
problem. Oh no, they're going. Oh, nice, we won. Oh my god. We actually might win this one outright. Compared to... just winning it by the time of before. Oh my god. These battles were intense. Didn't have a battle in the last episode, then we had two close ones. Alright, let's end that one there. Also, I was reading some comments as well. I feel like, for some reason, the mod's being a little bit stable now. We did have some annoying crashes earlier. But I do feel like recording software / OBS is an issue, and same with recording stuff like Audacity. Oh, they actually rejected that one. Interesting. I did read a troubleshoot that when you end a battle, just staying on the end screen for a little bit allows it to load. I don't know if that's a wives' tale, as it were. But anyway, unfortunately on that note, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed episode 16 of my Medieval 2 Total War Definitive Edition SSHIP campaign as England. Stay tuned for episode 17, coming out at the exact same time tomorrow, where we're going to continue with this war against the HRE and see how it goes. And we might be able to get boots on the ground in southern Iberia into Moorish territory for the first time. So that should be exciting. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. All that good jazz, of course, in the comments. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.